Hey guys, here with local artist Gallo to share a little bit of his story and his work. Gallo is from San Pedro de Vilcabamba, just right down the road. Paints a lot of murals, does some really beautiful artwork here in the valley. So we just wanted to highlight his shop, his story, talk about it a little bit. And he is also the individual responsible for all the amazing artwork here in the office. So this is his mural here behind us that he painted, as well as some of the art on the wall, which we'll show. So guys, tune in. Thanks for tuning in. Happy to introduce you to Gallo. Enjoy the video.
I'm Gallo. I'm a local artist. I'm from San Pedro de Vilcabamba, which is a few kilometers, like a couple of kilometers from here. Okay, so I was born in San Pedro back in those years. For some reason, my parents didn't come to the hospital, so I actually was born literally in San Pedro. So anyway, and I grew up in the countryside, let's say, and then, which is really important in my history, let's say. It's like my family has been working in the beekeeping business for so many years until now. And so I grew up going to the mountains a lot, like for, to check in the apiaries and harvesting the bee honey and all that stuff. So that was like a constant exposure, like being exposed to the nature a lot, basically. So, and then in some moment after high school, I just took a year to decide what to do in my life. And so I just found, I just remember it was like a big dictionary when it had all the main artists in the art history. So that book really inspired me a lot. And then, I decided to study art. I really, discovered that I wanted to paint and be an artist. So I went to Loja and then I did study. I studied like for 4 years and a half, something like that. And I got graduated in 2015 from Loja in the arts, let's say. And so after that, I was traveling a little bit. I went to Quito, I went to the coast for a few days. But then I came back to Vilcabamba. Like Vilcabamba really calls you back. Once you're here, I mean, especially for me that I grew up here, you have to come back. So at the beginning, I was doing mostly kind of abstract style paintings. And then I got interested in murals, and recently I've been doing mostly more nature style. Here, a lot of my customers are foreigners that move here, so they are surrounded by nature. So they are willing to have some canvas or some murals of the nature in their house. And so, because I grew up here, sometimes I don't even have to think that much, and composition and things like that is just part of me, let's say. Because there is a lot of biodiversity here, a lot of plants, different insects, bats, and flowers and colors. And nature is really like the main inspiration for me. That's more or less, let's say, in a few words, my story. Well, actually, the first thing was specifically the language, because I just noticed that I was starting to working with foreigners, and then it was like this kind of invisible barrier between you and another person that doesn't speak your language. So I took a course and I did study a little bit, and now I can more or less speak. And so that was the first step, because then you can communicate with the customers, with the people who are willing to, to buy your artwork and pay for your work. So the main thing for me, I think it's the language, or was the language. Now it's better, of course. And then, I don't know, it's like how to do more or less what you want as an artist, your style, your things, and then what people ask you, more or less. So then you have to kind of find a balance, between what you want to express by yourself and what people ask for it. So that's kind of always the thing, finding to balance. And then also the prices, and which is how much is too little and how much is too much, because then it's always kind of difficult in the economy, and things like that. Yeah. And so what I'm trying to communicate with my artwork is more or less like going to the tendency to be more or less abstract in the style. I try to kind of push a little bit the imagination in people, but at the same time I want to show like the different but biodiversity is one of the key words that we have here. But yeah, I like kind of show people like the magic which is in nature. Like for example, one of the colors that is present in my canvas a lot is the violet color, and yeah, you don't see it literally in the nature. Like you can find it, but not too much. But I use it as a resource, and then so I can kind of express the magic in the nature. Like for example, when it rains and then suns come back, and then all the different kind of light reflex that you get in nature. Yeah, but mostly it's like these little details that we don't see. Like if we don't pay attention, magic in nature, it's always there, but we just got stressed and got busy, and we don't notice most of the time that, you know, the tiny details that is in nature. Yeah, one of the main challenges as a local and Ecuadorian artist, I think, is how to distinguish between so many good artists, like great artists, like how to find and create your own language, and how to create your own community, let's say your art fans and people who follow and support you, local and national, and why not international too. And so what I just wanted to mention is I'm mostly doing some nature murals, like this one inspiring in local plants and birds and nature in general, which is my best inspiration. And also what I'm doing, like artwork from studio, my own style, is more or less what we have in here. So, which is kind of more magic, colorful. It's a bit different what I'm doing in the murals, but yeah, I manage a different style. So it's kind of the two worlds that I'm mostly doing. Yeah, some people will see more my murals, and some more other people will. Okay, so welcome to Arte, which is art coffee here in Vilcabamba. I have painted a mural outside here, which more or less represent the jaguar, which is a power animal in the jungle for indigenous people. And because we have a drink made with guayusa, which is a traditional energetic drink, really nice for energy as an alternative as coffee. So anyway, I got inspired for the nature as always, but trying to put my own style. And so this place came reality last December, a few months ago, with the support of my partner, which she helped me with some ideas to bring this to the reality. Yeah, it works as kind of my art gallery, my workshop also, and it's an art coffee too. So let's go in and check. So we made it with bamboo, more or less, like some nature, going to the style, like more nature materials, and affordable also, some wood. And so yeah, there we go, some of the menu that we have, mostly drinks, natural drinks. And we don't use sugar, we use stevia and also honey. The honey which we produce as, this is like a family brand. We have been doing this since 1993, working in the beekeeping. And that's what I said, like that was one of the main inspirations, like going in nature, working with the bees a lot. So finally this place kind of, it's putting all together, like being an artist and also having this family business with the bee honey. So we have natural drinks made with honey and natural ingredients also. Yeah, this is also my place where I'm doing some signboards that I'm doing over there, like some logos and art canvas, painting commissions that I have. And also showing my artwork that I have already available. So yeah, sometimes I'm preparing drinks, sometimes I'm painting some things here. Yeah, that's more or less this space for. So here we have some of my artwork that I have available from different times. Like, for example, this is the last one, a few days ago. But those one, for example, is from 2019, and that one specifically, that's a print, like a etching. That was part of my thesis, actually. Like I got inspired by like the local legends, local tales, you know, some kind of elves and witches and spirits and the nature and things like that. So I got all the stories from people, older people especially, and then I made my own interpretation, more or less, about those stories. Like, yeah, I really got inspired by all the traditional stories that we have here. And yeah, so I'm doing, like, as I said, different styles and different materials and different techniques and all of that, mediums. But yeah, more or less, you can see the style that I have. Kind of going to the abstract, but I can do it without any problem. More realistic things. But yeah, the main thing, nature, for me. Even if I have done some portraits and things like that, I really got more inspired by nature. Yeah, I have my Facebook page, La Pog Art, and also the page of this art coffee, which is Arte, and also on Instagram too, both my personal fan page and the Arte page.
Hey guys, thanks for watching. Subscribe to our channel here. For real estate videos, click here. For content you're gonna absolutely love, right here. And to find out how these crazy guys got to Ecuador, click right here.